This is the Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold. And if you're wondering if this is the foldable that gets everything right, well, not exactly. But it does get a lot of things right. So in this video, you'll find out the reasons why you might want to get it and the reasons why you should not. Now let's start with the good stuff first. Because if you love a clean software, this one is for you. It comes with zero bloatware, and even Google's own apps like Google Keep or Docs are not pre-installed. So you get to decide what you need on your phone, not Google, so no need to uninstall 20 random apps that you will never use. Now performance-wise, it's super responsive even if you're switching between the screens as well. Typing feels very natural with excellent haptic feedbacks, whether or not it's folded or even unfolded. And also you love the keyboard layout when it's unfolded, where it makes typing surprisingly comfortable. And because Google made Gemini Live and other Gemini features very reliable in this and all of the Google Pixel 10 series phones, you can count on the AI assistant to understand you, and yes, it is more stable than Siri. Sorry Siri, because you had just one job. Now if you ever use to another foldable, you'll know how annoying it can be when your cover screen does not look anything like your main screen. Well, here Google fixed that. Because the cover screen and the inner screen shares the same layout, the apps, widgets and everything, so you don't need to redo your home screen even if you fold it or even unfold it. The app continuity is also on point, where you can start writing on Google Docs folded, then you can unfold the phone and continue on seamlessly. And you can even start a YouTube video unfolded and then fold it and it keeps playing. Now that is what a foldable is supposed to do. It's that kind of a small details that makes you actually use this particular bigger screen, not to just show off. Then the aspect ratio of the cover display when the phone is folded does feel a little more like a phone, not like the narrow layout of the Z Fold 7. And for those of you who like to work on the go, this folding mini laptop mode is a real win because it's perfect for typing documents or watching YouTube videos with controls neatly down below. And even the control center and the notification layout on this unfolded makes pure sense, while having both the control center and the notification center showing at the same time. Then as for the cameras, during the day, the photos are sharp, vibrant and clear up to 10 times zoom. At night, it still holds up beautifully until about 5 times zoom. As for the selfie, both the day and the nighttime shots looks fantastic, especially when you use the rear cameras for selfie, where it really shines with the natural bokeh, clean skin tones and a level of detail that you don't usually get from the front camera. But yes, you'll need to hold the phone weirdly like this, so keep that in mind. So if people see you holding it weirdly like this, they might think you're video calling aliens. Then the portrait shots at 1x and 2x are also really good, both for people and objects as well, and you will get the signature pixel color tone and contrast. Then as for videos, the main and the ultra wide cameras during the day was great, but at night that's where things start to dip a little. Well, I'll come back to the not so good section later on in this video, but here's something pleasantly surprising, which is the phone's battery life. Because after a full days of mixed use, it ended day 1 at 4 hours and 36 minutes at about 11:55 p.m. with still 35% left. I woke up at 7:34 a.m. with barely any drain at 32%, and then I was at 11% battery at 4:17 p.m. with another 2 hours and 17 minutes of screen on time. So that's a total of 6 hours and 53 minutes of screen on time, almost 7, compared to only getting about 5 hours on the Z Fold 7. Then as for the stereo speakers, it was very clear and balanced. Whether or not it's folded or unfolded, you'll actually enjoy watching content on this without needing any earbuds. But here are the little things that makes this foldable very thoughtful. First is the made you look. Now this helps to get your kids to look at the camera by showing a cartoon style animation on the cover screen. Parents, you know how valuable that this can be, and it will be when my son says hello to this world. Then there's also the preview photos while shooting, where you can see how your shot looks while taking it unfolded. So yeah, these are the little things that add to a smoother daily experience, the kind that actually makes you want to use the foldable screen more often. Now if you guys are finding this video helpful so far, do give this video a nice big thumbs up to tell our friends running the YouTube algorithm that this video was good. And a subscription will be extra sweet too, so thank you, and thank you very much in advance. But here are the reasons why you might not want to get the Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold. Because if you're expecting something sleek and ultra modern, this Pixel Fold isn't it. The design looks outdated, especially around the bezels and the corners. It's also thicker than most foldables today, thicker than the Z Fold 7, the Vivo X Fold 5 and even the Huawei Mate X6. And yes, the crease is also very visible, one of the most noticeable ones among all the current foldables. And even durability is not good. You might have seen Zach from Jerry Rig Everything literally break this by hand, so if you are rough on phones, you might want to think twice. Now that said, this is the very first foldable to have an IP68 rating. So beyond the design and durability issues, you might also notice some camera inconsistencies because photos beyond 20 times zoom pretty much unusable. 2 times video and above is not so great, just like the Pixel 10. And while the front video had decent dynamic range, but the skin tones can look a bit washed out or pasty, and the ultrawide or the main videos at night can be very noisy. So if you shoot a lot of videos, this might not be the foldable for you. Now if you want a written recap of everything mentioned in this video, we do have one at our website at www.adamlover.tv. Links to the website will be down below, where we also have some daily tech news over there too. So here's the thing, if you want a foldable that nails the software, give you reliable performance, solid battery life and amazing still photos, this deserves your attention. But if you care more about sleek design, durability or pro level video, you might want to wait for the next generation because this one still has some growing up to do.